Hey family, and welcome back. I am MarshaunO, your favorite life and relationship strategist, and I'm here today to give you another video. So today we're talking about vulnerability, and I know that I talk about vulnerability like a lot. I know that I do, but I talk about it on purpose because so many people are in these relationships, want to be in relationships, crave to be in relationships, and yet you do not know how to be vulnerable, or even understand how important it is to be vulnerable within your relationship with the one that you claim to love. And if you are new to each other, you're trying to get to that stage of loving that person. So you need to be vulnerable with this person in order to see if you can start to love this person, because that is where the love starts to creep in. And all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, oh, I love him. Yeah, I love her. That's my male voice. Anywho, but yeah, so you have to be vulnerable with your spouse. You have to open up. You have to just share. And really what you need to do and to share and be open with is all of the things that scare the crap out of you. Really, they scare the crap out of you. All the things that scare the crap out of you. All the things that you're like, oh shit, I really want to do this, but what if it don't work out? Which, in fact, what you really should be saying is, what if it do work out? So maybe I should just go ahead and jump forward and do that very thing, or say that very thing. Open up my mouth. Speak up at meetings. Speak up with your partner. Just speak up so you can be heard, so you can be felt. You're scared to do it. Let me tell my spouse about it. Let me hear what they have to say. Are they going to judge me? Like, what are they going to be doing when I'm saying this very thing that I'm terrified to even talk about, but I must talk about it? These are all the moments that are encapsulated together where one day, that's when you wake up, and that one day is, oh, I love him. I love her. All of that happens from you being this vulnerable person, especially for women when you can be soft, and then for men when you can just let down your guard and just be like, you know what, this is what it is. Like, when was the last time you actually cried in front of your spouse? Like, had an ugly cry, like one of those cries where it's coming from the belly, where you like like you doing one of them. When is the last time, or have you even ever done that with your spouse? Have you just had a conversation where literally you wasn't thinking nothing about being vulnerable, crying, and then the emotion just overtook you, and all of a sudden now you are crying. You are expressing yourself. You're being this vulnerable, beautiful person. And now your spouse, your loved one, is getting to see that inside, what you're made up from the inside. Now I'm getting to see that. Now he is getting to see that. Now she is getting to see the real you. So I want to talk about 5 things and why it's important to be vulnerable within your relationship. And the first point is that you reveal the part of you that naturally wants to connect to your spouse. All of us want to connect. We all want to feel heard. We all want to feel understood. Why not get that connection? Why not feel understood to the very person that you lie next to every day? Why not be understood and heard and let them see your vulnerability, specifically to that person that you're continuously having sex with? Why not grow and go to the next level with this person? Let them see your vulnerability. It's because all of us want to connect. And y'all know that I'm a Christian. Y'all know that I'm religious. And so I got to take it to God. God did not create man to be alone. He created Adam, and he was like, yeah, something ain't right about this. Let me create that woman, that helpmeet from your rib. All right, you know what, sir? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And when you wake up, she gonna cross your path, and then we gonna see if you gonna actually choose her. And when he woke up and Eve's fine butt strolled by, he was like, yep, I can do that. I can do that. Listen, we were not meant to be alone. We weren't. But we also have to be vulnerable. We have to show up and be as vulnerable as we need to be so that true connection can happen. The next thing, the truth comes out in an endearing way, and literally you get to be love for the person that you truly are. Your mask, this thing that you can pull off, this mask that you wear in front of the entire world. Your spouse shouldn't see that mask any longer, even if it showed up in the beginning because you was trying to get this person. But now y'all together. Y'all around each other day in and day out, and you still wearing your mask. Take that damn thing off. Literally, take it off. Wash your face. Let them see the true you. If you don't like the way your skin looks under that makeup, yes, I'm coming to your corner. If you don't like the way your skin looks under that makeup, then do something about your skin. Because truth be told, packing on all that makeup actually makes the pimples, actually makes everything underneath stand out even more. So if you don't like the dark marks, I got dark marks on my face. I don't like them. But for me, it is what it is. Like, yes, because I get pimples still, which I'm actually mad at God about that. Yeah, because I still get pimples at 42. Not happy about that. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, different video. I'm just saying that if I truly didn't like these dark marks, I would do something about them. You got to take that mask off, literally and figuratively, so your spouse can see the true you, so they can love you for you. And I'm sure some of you guys, and maybe everybody who's watching this, has seen some of those YouTube videos on how the woman put on all of this makeup and they look completely different. Yeah, looks beautiful, but you don't look like the same person that started out applying the makeup to now. You don't look the same, boo. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I know y'all done seen these makeup videos and they speed them up. And the person, they do like the half face, or they speed up the video so fast that the beginning person and the end person don't look nothing alike. You beautiful at the end, but maybe you was beautiful in the beginning too. Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Maybe you weren't beautiful to me, but I'm not trying to catch you because you're a woman. I like men. So, anywho, I'm just saying, love the skin that you are actually in. That is not just a statement. Love the skin that you are actually in. And if you don't like it, go and see an esthetician. Go and see somebody that can help you with your skin. A dermatologist. Do your homework. Go see the proper people. And stop tacking on all that mask, that makeup mask. Anywho, I'm going to move on because I'm sure y'all going to come for me on that one. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Anyway, the third one. You show that you are not perfect, and that's actually a relief. Many of us want to walk around like we are the picture of perfection, and none of us are the picture of perfection. None. Nobody. Even the finest person that you've seen, like the finest, yeah, you like that? The finest person that you have seen, that you have been in contact with, that you have been in their presence, doesn't matter. Nobody's perfect. There is something about that fine person that is not the picture of perfection that you think it is. That you think he or she is. None of us are perfect, and it's actually a relief. Because anytime you think that you are the picture of perfection and you're really trying to live up to this perfection, to this lie, you actually are killing yourself slowly from the inside out. Because you think that you have to be this particular person day in and day out, and you don't. But you've never taken the first step to truly be you because you think this is what your partner wants to see. Well, I dare you to try and be the true you around your spouse. Let's see what happens. Let me know. Let's see what happens. The fourth thing. Intimacy thrives when you can relax in your own skin. Yes, Lord. All of this is about you loving you. Because if you don't love you first, who else can love you? Nobody can truly love you as deeply as you have to love you first. You have to deeply be in love with you before anybody else can love you. And if you don't know who you are, baby, can't nobody know you like you know you. And even when we're in these long-term relationships, in these marriages for decades, don't nobody know you better than you know you. They know a lot about you. They still don't know you like you know you because they can't read this up here. Number 5, your spouse can now respond with tenderness and reveal himself as well, versus responding with defensiveness. Because all of us can be very defensive. I could pop off real quick. I seriously, I could come back super quick. But when you start to show me how vulnerable you are, and let me go to my relationship. My husband is a manly man, right? But when he decides to be vulnerable, when he shows this vulnerability to me, even if I had an attitude gone, because I need to make sure you good, boo. Attitude gone. It makes me be soft, even when I don't want to, even when I got super attitude, even when I'm pissed off at you. Listen, let me be pissed off at my husband, and then he end up in the hospital. Am I going to go in the hospital acting a damn fool? I'm sure somebody has, but not me. I need to make sure you're good. And guess what? Everything that was done, everything that was said is all forgiven, because I need to make sure that you're good. And I'm sure, if not everybody watching this, most of you will be the same way. You got to show up and truly be you. You have to show up and show your vulnerability. See? You see, that was vulnerable right there, because I could edit that out, but I'm not. You have to show up and be as vulnerable, real, rip that mask off, throw that mess in the trash, and just be you. Love you. Show how much you actually love yourself by showing up and just being you. Listen, we got to be real. We have to be real with ourselves. We have to be real in these relationships. We have to be real with our spouses, and stop trying to be something that you're not. Stop trying to be the picture of perfection, because you're going to fail in the end. You're going to fail because you're going to be putting all of this unnecessary stress on yourself. And anytime you put all of this unnecessary stress on yourself, guess what happens? At some point, you're going to end up in the hospital. And at some point, your spouse is really going to get to see your ugly. Because by the time you either wake up or come to, you in all of that ugly hospital garb, makeup off. Listen, get it together, people. We have to be vulnerable in our relationships. That is the only way we're going to truly connect with one another. Do y'all see these sweat beads? For real? I just want y'all to know, because I'm done with the video, but I want y'all to know. It is 95. Okay, it's 88. It was 95 yesterday. It's 88 degrees here in sunny San Diego. I need for fall weather to be here, or at least calm down. Can we go back down to the 70s? It is 88 degrees here, and it's probably hotter since I'm sitting in this car and I had to turn off my air, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to hear me. Anyway, love y'all. I got to go. I will see y'all soon. All right.